Many of the activities in the following program are extremely dangerous and must only be carried out under expert supervision. Please don't attempt any of them yourself.
Every year I challenge 10 kids from across the UK to live off their wits, survive off the land for 12 days. No phone, no text, no social media.
This year's going to be harder, tougher, faster than ever before.
We're all doing this, okay?
Stand up tall now.
The meat is no good, but the maggots are.
Oh, something's just broke me today.
Let's bring you up. Last push.
Keep going, keep going.
I'm Bear Grylls.
And this is survival school.
Coming up,
Oh my God.
maggots are on the menu.
We're finished.
Competition heats up
Who said it was a race? Scott never said it was a race.
and the expedition begins to take its toll.
Are you stupid? You just got a big spoon float.
Oh, we meant to go. The meat.
It's day 6 and the students have reached the midway point at survival school. It's early morning and lead instructor Scott is trekking the students through an area of North Wales that most resembles that most horrific of survival grounds. Welcome to the jungle.
It is water.
Previously, I'd introduced the students to snakes.
These guys can move deceptively fast. When they're ready to strike, they coil back and they'll strike. So do you notice he's putting out his tongue? That's how he smells, yeah, that's how he senses you. These can grow up to 23 foot and they would take you, grab you, wrap, constrict, and then swallow you whole. So we don't mess around with snakes, okay? And remember, I'm not just training you how to survive in North Wales, and there are snakes here, but I'm training you to survive in all environments. And to be a good survivor, you've got to be used to snakes.
Now they need to get used to a snake's environment.
Everything in this jungle swamp is out to get you. Everything. From creepy crawlies to low branches.
These students need to prepare for every possible situation.
Come down here, kneel down. I was filming with Bear a few years ago, and we're in Sumatra. One of the guys in the team stood on a snake, fleur de lance.
Fer de lance means spearhead in French, but they're even more deadly than that name suggests, causing more deaths than any other American reptile.
Bit straight through.
They're excitable and unpredictable.
His fang went into his foot. Within 48 hours, it was pussy and bloody. And within a week, all the flesh started to fall off the bone. Now, he didn't die. Okay, these things come from any direction. They drop down from the trees, they swim in the water. Bit of situational awareness. In other words, you've got to be super alert. Come this way.
In a real jungle, water represents one of the greatest dangers. From parasites to piranhas, the water can be teeming with things that can kill you. So it's vital these students can navigate waterways by boat and rescue each other if it comes to it.
You will be moving through jungle-like environment. You must navigate carefully. Jasmine, Lauren and John, you will be at the back of your canoes. You will be the commander chiefs. So the person at the back is the boss. You need to be telling people which way they're going. You're also steering. If you're out of balance, you're in the drink. The commander needs to launch the boat.
Before they push off, Jamie can't resist a word about commander of his canoe, Lauren, as a tussle for leadership emerges.
I think that she wanted me in her team so she doesn't get bet again.
Yeah. Jamie sprinted to the front of that boat and he knew that was the boat that I was steering, so...
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, I suppose.
Okay, team, in you get! Oh my God.
And after some vital familiarization with the water,
Paddle. Teeny paddle.
it's time to get serious. In a few days, they'll build their own raft and self-rescue. I want to feel confident that if needed, these students will be able to survive, build a craft, and then make it home in one piece.
OK, girls, look at me. I want you to put the paddles in the boat, grab hold of the sides and start rocking left to right. Harder! Come on, harder! OK, guys, get him, quick! Get him out of the water! Let's go! Come on, rescue! Rescue, rescue, rescue! Come on, guys, move!
What do you want him to do?
Get him out of the water! Move!
As the first rescuers reach the upturned boat with speed, it's critical they get the capsized canoers out of the water and into the boats as fast as they can.
Get him out of the water, come on!
Beneath the surface, jungle waters can be deadly.
Water as quick as you can!
Communication is key.
Guys, if this was a jungle situation now, there's all sorts in the water. Think hippos, they're killers. Get out of the water! Get out of the water, come on!
In the first canoe, John, Josh and Ashley work as a team to rescue Jasmine. And then Abigail. Before heading towards land and safety.
Good work, team, well done.
Eugenie is still in the drink and getting cold.
These guys have come a long way, but I don't think I'd trust them in a rescue situation yet.
After 4 minutes treading water, her body becomes tired, and each attempt to get in the boat uses ever more energy. In the jungle, she'd be increasingly vulnerable to attack from all sorts, including crocodiles. What she really needs is simple, straightforward instructions from the team in the rescue boat.
I can make sight to me and Ruby can both pull you.
Lauren's in command of the boat and has a plan.
Jamie!
Jeannie, swim over to the side.
But Jamie instructs Eugenie to do something different. In a jungle scenario, Eugenie would likely be headed for a watery demise.
That's unsteady.
It's been said a shoal of piranhas can strip a person of flesh in next to no time.
Get her in!
With Commander Lauren going one way and Jamie the other, Eugenie's left marooned. As the other schoolmates speed to the rescue, with the two boats working together, Eugenie is pulled to safety. Just.
Back to me as fast as you can!
I'm disappointed to see the students not working well together and hope that in a real survival situation, they'll button up their egos and get the job done.
I've got you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well done, get inside. Good.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Why you say that?
By day 6, the students really shouldn't be missing any food opportunities. To remind them to keep their eyes open, I got a fairly rotten energy boost just for them.
OK, guys, right. One of the things I said to you is never have your minds in neutral, OK? You're always looking for stuff. This was near your camp, OK? Dead bunny, pretty rotten, you can smell it, yeah? How do I know this is rotten?
There's maggots on it.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Look, open into it. Pretty full of maggots, OK? So that tells me the meat is no good to eat, but the maggots are, Jamie.
As a survival expert, I know it's all right to do this, but don't go eating maggots off a dead rabbit. Unless you're in a desperate survival situation.
Does it taste nice?
Of course it doesn't taste nice in survival food, OK? Survival food is disgusting, but survival food gives you calories. You gotta do the unimaginable sometimes in survival. Remember, leaders lead by example. That's why I like a decent handful.
Bear, you need to put them away.
So who's gonna have a maggot with me?
I will.
One for you.
I don't want it. I just swallow it.
Like a little sugar stick.
You can swallow it. The only thing is about swallowing it is that you don't want it wriggling out somewhere. Okay, go, Callum.
Go, Callum.
I'm not coming with Mom.
Go on, Callum, chew it and swallow it.
Chew it. I'm not coming.
Well done, Callum. Good job.
Mom, it's in for me.
Ash. Well done, Ash. Good man.
Oh, it's okay. It bursts.
Yeah, there you go. Do you know what? Like all these things, it's not as bad as the fear. But both Eugenie and Jasmine are finding the idea difficult to stomach.
I want me. Put it in your mouth and chew it straight away.
Okay, well done. Look, Eugenie, there's a good lesson in that. It's no fuss, no song and dance, water, down to go.
But Jasmine's still up to try it.
Boys, girls, courage, okay? This is hard for her.
Come on, Jazz.
Okay, do it.
It's just a bit of potato.
It's just the same as
Well done, you. Look at that, son. This is what survival school is about. It's about doing the difficult for a reason. And Jasmine, respect. The amazing thing in the wild, sometimes it rains maggots.
Maggots was a test, but now I've got a real challenge for them, and it's all about leadership.
Look at this. Old slate quarry, perfect wilderness training zone. This, though, is not designed for climbing. It's sharp, it's loose. Get it wrong on here, there are big consequences. I want the group, though, to work together, to climb and pick and find a route all the way to the top. It requires teamwork and leadership. You've got to work together, and then you've got to make decisions and commit to them.
It's loose, it's sharp, it's potentially very dangerous, so you've got to be really careful. The challenge is quite specific today. We're concentrating on leadership. Leadership. Of course, it's girls versus boys, but the trick is that when each climber comes back down, you need to brief your team on the route. Okay? Up for it?
Yeah.
To conquer this giant wall, they'll need to pick a strong leader.
Most of us get a little bit nervous of ever putting ourselves forward for leadership because we get scared of being seen and we get scared of criticism. But if you're going to make progress as a team, you need leadership. You need to stand up, to volunteer, to be counted, and then you can make some progress.
I think it should be you, me, you, and then you.
As I hoped, Jasmine has taken my words to heart and stepped up.
2, 3.
Girls!
The boys have chosen Josh as leader, and he's eager to get them all thinking positively.
And we're gonna win this. Once we've won, we'll be much happier, won't we? Yeah?
You're a bit confident, aren't you?
1, 2, 3 for the boys.
For the boys in the hood.
1, 2, 3.
With both teams ready, it's time to take on the 80-foot slate wall.
Climb when ready.
Pioneering what they believe is the most efficient route for both of their teams, it's Abigail for the girls and John for the boys.
You should be thinking about the difficulties, what information you can pass on to make it easier.
It's a race, but the real prize is leadership.
Step over nice.
First to reach the top, it's Abigail. While John takes a more considered navigation of the dangerous wall, where 1 foot wrong can mean rubble and rockfall.
I didn't get up fastest, but that doesn't really matter as long as I got the safest route. And that's really the aim of the challenge.
With the first climbers back, their job now is to transfer the best route to their teammates.
Maybe halfway through, try and move out to the left because the rocks get too far apart.
Ruby! Yes! Just put your left foot there and then put your right foot where your left foot was. I can't reach that far, Abby! That's what I did.
Jasmine's not really getting involved, but Josh is showing real leadership. He knows he's got his weakest and youngest climber still to come and is making necessary preparations. While Jamie speeds up the wall,
Yes, Jamie! Yes, Jamie!
communication breaks down between Ruby and Abigail.
Put your foot up to that rock that's kind of level to your left foot. Can you please just say them clearly because I'm panicking?
And in an exercise where teamwork is crucial,
I don't know.
the girls seem to be on strike.
Up is not very helpful.
It's big, get push and pull.
Despite the frustrations, Ruby drags herself to the top.
I was trusting you to tell me which way to go, and maybe we should have picked someone else to go first, honestly.
Ash, what you done slap there? Yeah.
Partway through the climb, Josh shows that a real leader uses as much brain as brawn.
So as I'm going up, yeah, I'm going to put X's, okay? X's on the ones that are really good, yeah? And you're going to use them. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's being clever. It's getting the safest route for you.
Okay.
Well done.
Well done, Ash!
The 2 leaders go next. While Jasmine attacks the wall with speed, Josh shows true teamwork, scratching a path for 12-year-old Callum with another piece of slate.
Both the boys and the girls are really throwing themselves into this, and that's impressive to see. But for me, the boys are really starting to shine. They're understanding that survival is not just about strength, it's about using your brains.
And Josh still pips Jasmine to the top of the wall.
Josh showed not only great teamwork, but also great leadership.
And I think his fellow survivors have learnt to trust him, that he's a steady, reliable hand, and he won't let them down. With only one pairing to go, it's all to play for in this final climb as competition heats up between the teams.
The boys are definitely winning, I would say.
100%.
We're getting up there first.
Who said it was a race?
The
Who
boys
said it was a race?
Scott,
Scott never said it was a race.
It's a race right now.
It's girls versus boys, and whoever wins.
It's a race right now.
Okay.
In the all-important decider, Lauren steps up for the girls. For the boys, it's Callum.
Callum, look for the X's. That's our strategy. Goes about 3/4 of the way. And then after that, just use all your strength. Push yourself.
Callum's making a beeline for success by following the X's.
Might have to stretch a bit, Callum, but go on.
And as the teams cheer them on, Lauren shoots up the wall. But Callum makes a mistake of looking down.
I can't look down.
Crag fear has set in. This can happen to the best of climbers. Even I sometimes have to battle it. Lauren works her way over the top of the wall, and the girls are the first to complete the challenge.
Jasmine told me just to go up in one line, which I think worked really well and got me up faster and easier.
Stranded on the wall, Callum is rescued by Scott, and a supportive boys team help him all the way to the ground.
Well done, Callum. You've done
Well done, Callum. I've got one as well.
By comforting Callum, Josh is once again showing his leadership skills.
It was us that made the mistake.
You had a lot of pressure.
We put too much on you. Yeah. All right.
We're sorry.
So don't worry. You did so well.
Yeah.
And we're proud of you.
Knowing it's an important day for Callum, I want to check in with our youngest survivor and remind him of his strengths.
Looked a bit like you kind of lost your mojo a bit up there.
Yeah, when I got higher to the top, I was getting a bit more nervous and my legs were aching.
You've got a good kind of problem-solving brain, haven't you? Do you like that?
Yeah.
Well, like sort of figuring out clever ways to do stuff?
I think I just kind of enjoy it.
Okay, you're here because I see something incredible in you. But it's not about being strong and determined and good fun down here. It's about how you react in the big moments. Because the legs hurt and you get scared. But that's the time to just quietly push on. Remember that survival school motto? Never give up. All right?
Okay.
Good boy.
Thanks.
Good stuff. Yeah, you go for it.
After a long day, it's time to head back to camp to find out who are today's survival gurus and what the students have discovered leadership means.
So guys, you're starting now finally to pull together as a team, okay, which is brilliant. So what do you think the main things are that you've learned about leadership?
Listening to other people's opinions.
Hugely important.
That a good leader isn't just somebody who bosses people around. They actually lead the group rather than bossing them.
Interesting, and I think a lot of grown-ups could learn a lot from that as well. If you were to choose a leader in this group, who would you choose?
Jamie.
Jamie. Why would you pick Jamie?
Because he's very loud and everyone can listen to him easily.
Josh. Josh. Why Josh?
He likes to listen to other people and he tries to do what's best for the group and not for himself.
Eugenie.
Why Eugenie?
Over the past few days, she's stepped up, and when she has, things turned out really well.
Excellent. Jasmine, who do you think?
Lauren.
Why was that?
Because she's brave and stuff.
Hey guys, as a team, you've all got the potential to really grow. You probably need some leadership, and there's lots of you in this group could be that leader. Another strong day today. That's climbed first. It's been there probably for, I don't know, a couple of 100 years. Certainly hasn't been climbed before. Well, it was a team challenge. So girls, you were very methodical, very controlled in your climbing. I really like the way that the guys did their route finding and they marked the rocks. There's a good plan that for people to follow, so well done, guys. So the team challenge, the winners are the boys.
Yeah! The boys may have won, but if they want to eat, there's one more task. And it involves the whole team pulling together.
So you are going to prepare your supper this evening. There's a couple of knives down there to chop the vegetables. You've got hot water on the go, and the rabbit's there. Okay, Abby, you're top chef. Yep.
Scott has selected Abigail as the leader. It's the first time they've had to prepare dinner from scratch. On the menu, 1 fresh rabbit and veg. But not everyone is enjoying her leadership.
Abigail, this is going so bad. You made a mistake. Well, you put all the carrots in and the carrots will all be soggy. So we're all going to blame that on you. You're meant to be
Apparently, according to Jamie, I'm doing a terrible job.
Everyone says you're doing a terrible job, just listen.
I'm going to lose my rag with that boy. Abigail's in charge.
Eugenie suspects this might be more complex than a simple leadership struggle.
And then having a little argument like, I didn't tell you to put the carrots in first. Shut up, Shorty.
Okay, first night, because we all went to bed at like 4 a.m. in the morning. The whole night, all you hear is Jamie like, oh, I really like Abby. I like the way she talks. I like the way she does this. I like the way she does that. We're like, boy, you don't even know her for a full day.
Even now, whenever we play a game, she's always saying Jamie for the first thing, yeah? And then she does like him, but she's acting like she doesn't like him. And he's just getting annoyed, so he's moving on.
Back at the fire, Jamie's still battling for leadership. He's even got a bone to pick with those who prepared the meat.
Are you stupid? Taking a big
Jamie,
just
how we meant to cook the meat when it's going hard?
I know, but see, you know what I mean? If we just get a big spoonful out, then eat it, then we have to sit and pick all the bones out and it'll just take ages.
To be frank, we'll even have food.
But the alternative is we have very little meat and no bones. Like, literally, I tried my hardest just to get the meat off one of the legs on its own. It's practically impossible.
The expedition seems to have taken a particular toll on Scotsman Jamie as he locks horns with team leader and friend Josh.
Josh is trying to be better than me in absolutely everything, and it's just really annoying me.
Finally, dinner's served, and besides the occasional maggot, they've been surviving on little more than military rations for the last few days.
The rabbit's a little bit chewy. However, it's good meat, really good meat.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It just tastes like chicken. I know everyone says that, but it does actually taste like chicken. It's amazing, Jazz.
Once the hunger's died down, so does the competitive spirit. Josh finishes the tussle for leadership once and for all by bringing Jamie back into the fold.
Work as well as possible as a team. And I think if we don't work well as a team, then our whole team's going to fail.
Yeah.
Me and you are the cement, and the rest of them are the bricks, almost.
Yeah.
In the second half of survival school, as the weather changes, my survival challenges become hardcore.
We built a shelter and it's not worked at all.
All building up to an epic final expedition as the students learn the real meaning of never give up.
We've had 3 leaders and that doesn't really work.
We were just there a couple of hours ago.